I couldn't even smile in that picture.
No, the Crispies. We're halfway through Big Ten Conference play, so we wanted to give some honors out, and apparently...
That guy was not into it.
Worth
I
like
am.
35% of a smile. Okay, let's start off with this. The Crispy for the biggest surprise of the year goes to...
This is an obvious one. This is a no-brainer. It's Ohio State. No one picked this. You know, no one at Ohio State would have banked on this. You looked at this program. This was a long-term deal for Chris Holtmann because this was going to be a long-term project. And you would not have expected Ohio State not only to do what they're doing, but you wouldn't have expected them to be as competitive as they are. And I think it says a lot not only about Chris Holtmann and his staff, but it says a lot about the seniors and Keita Bates-Diop, some of the experienced players are there, that they came in, did the work to the point where Chris Holtmann saw promise in them. And when you see promise in those guys, you get to a point where you say, you know what? I don't care what it takes. I don't care what the expectation is or what the lack thereof of an expectation is. We're going to work because those guys deserve something better. And it takes a special coach to be able to do that with someone else's players.
I don't know if people in Columbus thought they would be anywhere close.
No.
I mean, if they were 5-3 in conference play,
we're not going to find any tape on me saying something great about them early this season.
What about this? What's the biggest storyline of the first half of conference play?
Oh, the biggest storyline has to be Purdue. I mean, they went from a top 25 team that no one really thought much about. They just figured they're going to be good. And then the 2 losses in the Bahamas. But since that Arizona game, they have been on a tear. They look like the best team in the country. I say that because they appear to be more of a complete team than the teams in front of them. They can score the basketball. They can defend. They can throw the ball inside and win the game in the front court. They can also clearly, as we saw against Iowa, win the game from the perimeter with 23-point shots made. This is a terrific basketball team, but what I love the most is how much fun they have playing together. And I said that, you know, there was a tweet about Duke and how Duke has these 3 5-star guys, and I said, I would rather have a 5-star team than 10 5-star individuals. Because Purdue right now is a 5-star team. They have grown together. They hang out together. They seem to love one another. And there's something so special about that. And if you like college basketball, I don't care who you root for, you have to appreciate what that program's doing.
Give me the coaching job of the first half.
Okay. Take Matt Painter out.
Wait,
take
why?
Chris Holtmann out.
Wait, why?
Because I'm so afraid of, like, people being mad at me. So
we'll split it between those two. How can you take the...
Stop it. Let me get to it.
All right.
We wrote this stuff down for a reason.
Okay.
All right.
All right, if it's not Painter, if it's not Holtmann, who is it?
Look, I think Matt Painter or Chris Holtmann's going to end up winning Coach of the Year just because of the way things have played out, because of how good Purdue is and because of how good Ohio State's been. But the coaching job of the year for me right now goes to John Beilein. And I say this because I did some non-conference games, and I'm not talking about Texas and UCLA. I did some non-conference games, Jacksonville, you know, Central Michigan, where they did not look that good. They were not comfortable. They didn't play well as a team. And I think I look at John Beilein, he taught these guys. He was patient with them. He was patient with the development of his point guards. And I think that's what's so special to me. I think John Beilein has done a terrific job with his program, getting them back to who they were when they finished the season last year.
Yeah, I don't know if you've sold me. I think it's going to have to be Holtmann or Painter.
I'm not here to please you.
Hey, they're not called the Hollies. They're called the Crispies. You're allowed to give them to whoever you want.
The reason why my face is on the wall.
One left to give. A storyline to keep an eye on in the second half of the season.
The storyline is exactly what you're going to see tomorrow night. It's First Dance. Northwestern's First Dance. It's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you, if you've ever seen The Journey, you know it's going to be fantastic. Now, I hope there's a viewing party for Northwestern's basketball team. They all need to watch this together, because if they watch it together, they will be motivated to do what they did last year, and that is come together as a team, put the eye stuff away. They can still do it.